Hello and welcome to the channel, everyone. I am your host, Emperor Light Smith, and I'm going to give you a complete story of Green Lantern Green Arrow number 87. It will also be an origin story for John Stewart, who was the Guardian chosen second substitute for Hal Jordan after Guy Gardner was injured. So if you do like this video, please do subscribe, like, and comment below so I can know that you want more content like this one. And now we'll just jump right in. Okay, so we come to the first issue where we see Earthquake, beware my power. And that should not be the same color, but it is. That light right there is a ad for my other complete story, which is Bottled Light. And that is the current story, or the last current story going on. So if you want to check that out, please do. And now, so Hal has to go check out what's going on with the earthquake. He sees that besides the normal fallout from an earthquake, everything is fine. So we transition to Guy Gardner, who is basically trying to save one of his students, and he's also the substitute Green Lantern for Hal Jordan when he's not able to perform his job, which is great because we all need help. Okay, so now Hal coming upon a scene where he sees a few kids are stranded on a bridge. He asks what's going on, and they explain to him that their gym teacher, Mr. Guy Gardner, is trying to save another student. The bridge collapses in this time, and Hal springs into action to save them both, but Guy Gardner is also injured in this instance, so he's going to need to help his friend out. Hal now takes his friend to the hospital, where he finds out that he won't be able to assist him in any way for a very long time. This upsets Hal because Hal was, really getting tired of being the Green Lantern, and the Guardians know this as well. So they come and they tell him, well, we have someone for you to train, just in case you can't perform or you need a replacement. And he says, let's do it. Now coming upon a scene where a few men are being harassed by the local police officers. A man by the name of John Stewart stands up and says, look, you're doing wrong. These men are just, passing the time. You need to leave them alone. He's threatened by the police officer, and then another one holds him back. And then Hal Jordan says, see, he doesn't even listen to the cops. At which point the Guardians say, we don't have anything to do with your prejudices. So you need to go train him because we're telling you that we don't agree with that. So Hal tries to deny that, but it doesn't work out, and he knows it's futile because of the Guardian. So he goes and he takes John into a little moat shop. He says, we got a Green Lantern job for you. He says, I'll take it as long as you call me the Black Lantern. So Hal's like, no, I'm not gonna call you that. And he just goes, all right, let's go outside, I'll teach you. And he teaches him the oath, and he gives him a suit. And John replies, well, I don't know about that oath. I think I'm just going to say to beware my power part. And this mask I don't need because, if anybody wants me, they need to come from me. Not anyone else or anyone I care for. So now Hal, he's kind of enjoying the training. So he decides he wants to teach John how to fly. To his surprise, he learns pretty fast. So Hal, now enjoying the training, decides that he wants to take John into active duty. And he decides that he'll go and check out this crowd that is building up at the airport they were just so happened to be flying over. So, they go and do that. And they see that there's a group of non-supporters and supporters for the maybe racist Senator Jeremiah Clutcher. And they decide to hang out. And it's a good thing that they did, because in that instance, a fuel truck is careening out of control towards them both and the crowd of people. So they both spring into action to stop the tragedy that may happen. John, he goes to stop the truck, and Hal, he goes to save the people. And John, he takes it upon himself to, do a little remodeling of the suspected racist Senator Jeremiah Clutcher. And so John, putting the senator in blackface, now he goes up to him and cracks a good joke with him, like, hey baby, ain't I seen you picking cotton in the field twice before? And so this pisses off the senator even more, but John, he just flies away. So Hal, he flies up to him and tells him, hey, you shouldn't have done that. That was abuse of your power, and you're supposed to be better than that. And so this little speech pisses off John, because he turns around and gives him a few choice words, saying, hold on, wait a minute. Now, where were you when little children were dying out here in the streets, and, your friend was out there slandering my people? Where were you? And so Hal says, you know what, I don't agree with him not really having much else to say, but I don't agree with you as well, because what you did was still wrong. So Hal tells John that he has to now be the senator's bodyguard at his speech later on tonight. John reluctantly agrees, and Hal, just remarks like, look, he's not my friend, he's just somebody, okay? And they move on to the next segment. And so later on, they're both at the speech, and the senator is just spouting some nonsense now. And this just hurts both Hal and John, because Hal was like, dang, you were right to do what you did, and John's like, dang, I can't believe I'm here. And so at that moment, someone tries to jump up and assassinate the senator, and Hal asks John, well, aren't you going to do anything? And John says, nope, I think you can handle it. And so John just sits there, and Hal says, alright, we'll talk about this later. So Hal jumps, and he ends up catching the guy, and he knocks him out with a good one punch. But then we also see that another man, or police officer actually, was about to be gunned down in the parking lot, but he's also saved. So now the plot starts to thicken, and we want to know what's going on. Stopping the man and hoisting him up in the air into what would be called, I guess, a light cube. He then is now yelled at by Hal, who's like, hey, why didn't you do anything? And John says, oh, get your hands off me, let me explain some things to you. So John then tells Hal that these two men were both hired by the senator to make it look like the black community were going out of control and, just killing people at random. And he says, if you would just check that gun in your hand, you would see those bullets are blank. That's why the senator didn't get shot early. And so now Hal, being enlightened by the truth, tells the police officer to take Senator Jeremiah Clutcher and put him in handcuffs. And then later on apologizes to John, saying, I guess you were better prepared for this job than I thought. And John just looks at him and says, man, it's okay. We live and we learn. Maybe next time you'll, call me and actually trust me. And obviously Hal goes, bet. And that's the end of the story, guys. So anybody who wants to hear more, I'm about to give a little bit of a discussion about diversity in comic books and other things. So if you don't want to listen to that, you should just go ahead and cut the video off now, and give Hal Appreciation Day a little bit more of a spin. Alright guys, I want to keep it short because in the voiceover before this one, I went on a rant, so I'm going to try to keep it short. But all I'm trying to say is there's no diversity in comic books. This is not true. What happened in the story, it is pretty much just us, or not us, but us, wanting something to be better than what it is. And it's not. I mean, in reality, the senator won, and he wasn't a senator this time. In reality, there was no Hal Jordan to bring John to the field to say, hey, we need your eyesight on this. In reality, there was no justice for the people who were being put underfoot by the people who think diversity is actually happening. And that's not good. That's hurtful to the children of the future and the people of the past that we all so wish to honor and dedicate ourselves to. And we need to start changing that. And if you want to change it, then I suggest that you start going outside and you start looking at people of different colors and skins as family members, because that's what they really are to you. And if y'all can't do that, then go back to your own, because it's supposed to be like that. You want to be like, oh well, I don't think we should be split up, or I think we could all coexist, guys. We 450 years and plus down that road already. It's already been proven we cannot live side by side with each other. It's already been proven, and it's basically been proven most of all by one group of people that they cannot live peacefully with everybody else. Now, I don't know about y'all. I'm not trying to put that point out there like, oh, it's primarily their fault, because we all do it. We all hurt each other, but they done hurt each other and a whole lot more of everybody else than anybody else has. So we got to start trying to figure out some way to get back to being right. And if you can't do it, then I'm going to do it on my own. And I'm going to just deal with my own people and deal with the people who I think are good people, because life is complicated and I don't need to be more stressed out about complications that wasn't there to begin with. So to those who are listening, I appreciate your time, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And please comment so we can continue talking, because I want to have a deep conversation about this diversity in comic books. And for those who are celebrating Hal Jordan Appreciation Day, which this video should be coming out on, y'all celebrating racism, just so y'all know that. And you know, if you don't want to celebrate racism, you should start writing in DC and saying, okay, look, guys, I watched this video on YouTube, and he's pretty much right. It's a racist character, and y'all need to put him back. And just read some of the other comic books. Read the comic books that are out now. You'll start seeing that it's coming back full power. But y'all don't care nothing about that, so you know, just keep it going. But you know, hey, hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, the video was great, and I don't mean to put anybody off with this, but hey, I gotta be an emperor, so you know, hey, Emperor Lightsmith saying goodbye. Deuces.